Hey guys, I know I haven't posted on this account in a little minute, despite all the craziness that's going on, all the turmoil, the natural disasters, the pain and things like that this year. I just wanted to tell you guys.
I definitely know who moved that Tesla on that late July before they went into it.
LAPD discovered David's response video to all these allegations. Along with that, investigators found disturbing evidence suggesting that whatever happened to Celeste didn't happen at his main home. It likely took place inside David's other cheap and hidden rental house. The private investigator working the case was asked the question everyone is asking right now. Where is David? No one can find him. No one knows where he ran off to. That is the biggest mystery in this story.
Do you have any indication about where David is right now?
I don't. I have no idea. And it's kind of bizarre because his group has stayed so silent. What's left of his group, I guess. And I'm not even sure the conversations that the owner did have with his management in breaking that lease. I'm not even 100% sure his management knows at this time where he's at. I think his attorney might be the only one, and his parents.
The reason this question matters is because of new evidence involving David's best friend, Neo. Neo is rumored to have been secretly living in that private second house. The investigator wrote, "This does not confirm guilt, but based on new findings in David's own social media activity, there's a strong possibility that Neo was the last one driving the Tesla. Neo has wiped his entire social media clean. He unfollowed David and pretended the friendship never existed. The private investigator hinted that he already knows who drove the Tesla that day. All signs point to Neo."
You know who that person is, and do you believe that is the person that moved the Tesla?
So I definitely know who moved that Tesla on that late July before they went into it. I can't say who the person, and I don't mean I can't say but I don't know who exactly was in the house because it's just a report, but there's video, but you can't make a person out. But somebody was in the house, and being that there's only one key, it's like, okay, who had access at that time? So is it the same person that moved the Tesla? Was another last part of the plan about to go in motion as far as getting rid of her? I don't know.
Once this leaked online, Neo started acting even more suspicious. Receipts showed David and Neo, who used to be inseparable, suddenly unfollowed each other. People began asking tough questions. What happened to Celeste? Who put her in a Tesla? Did she discover something dark about David? Rumors started spreading that David's relationship with Neo was more than just friendship. Photos of them lying together and posing like the Titanic scene started going viral everywhere. With all this growing attention, the private investigator decided to reveal more about what he believes truly happened to Celeste.
You don't know more information about when she, right?
No,
okay.
I don't have any information of how she, when exactly she. Listen, investigations are always moving, and right now I tend to believe it happened a long time ago. And I think January, February, things change. I mean, you can see it in the photos and everything. And I also think when I first started looking at this case, I'm very much an Occam's razor type of person where I think things are a lot easier than people try to make them sometimes, especially online, into these big things. And I thought this was going to be a tragic, which it very well still could be. And they made a bad decision because they didn't want to expose a potential relationship and put her in this Tesla. And then maybe he thought he could get somebody to get rid of that car. And they were just like, no, I'm not doing it. And just got left there. But I will say this, there are some things that, and I'm talking physical evidence that was at that house that there could have been greater plans as far as getting rid of her.
There was still one more shocking piece of evidence. The investigator confirmed that David did have a second, very secret home. He needed to know the last time David went there. Many believe Celeste lived at that house because it was isolated and private. David also recorded a video inside that same house back in February 2025. That timing matters because investigators believe Celeste had already passed away by then. Also in February, David suddenly stopped using his black Tesla and started driving a red one. In that video, a picture frame behind him matched the exact decor of the private home where Celeste stayed. The dates line up perfectly. That video might have been recorded at the exact time Celeste died.
Hey guys, I know I haven't posted on this account in a little minute, but I just had some words to share with you for 2025. Despite all the craziness that's going on, all the turmoil, the natural disasters, the pain and things like that this year, I just wanted to tell you guys not to be discouraged and not to lose hope and not to turn your face from God in these times of evil. And it seems like just at the start of the year, it's literally January and all this stuff is happening. It's like the most insane, it's February now, but it's the most insane start to a year that I've ever seen. But God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and love and a sound mind. So keep that sound mind 2025. Stay prayed up.
Investigators think that video was David's disturbing reaction to Celeste's death. In that clip, David says a lot of people are passing on. It's crazy times we live in 2025. Why would he mention that unless it was connected to Celeste's situation? Then comes the biggest theory. Tesla cars have a 360-degree camera system. Whenever someone walks around the vehicle, it records for about 15 seconds. However, if the Tesla is left uncharged for 30 days, the camera footage disappears permanently. David stopped driving the black Tesla long enough for the camera memory to wipe itself clean.
David Tesla was repoed on September 8th. He started his tour August 5th, 9th. They said the car was sitting for over 30 days before it got repoed. He reported it missing in between that, but it's been sitting before he started his tour. He called to report a Tesla missing. Now chat, anybody in chat, go to Google and say, can I call Tesla? If my Tesla is missing, can I call Tesla to track it? Watch what it shows you. To call Tesla, a Tesla of all cars you reported missing. When you can call Tesla and get it tracked, that don't make sense. They said the car was sitting for over 30 days. So from when the car was impounded on the 8th, we can add 31 days plus add some change. That's days, if not a week or more, before he started his tour, bro. Dating a 13-year-old, bro. Probably got a... That's why he did that.
That alone was suspicious, but what he did next shocked everyone. News reports said that after hiring a powerful legal team, David transferred all his assets out his name. IT looked like he was preparing for police to finally catch him. There's a strange pattern in the timeline. On September 18th, the exact day Celeste's body was discovered, David transferred ownership of his Texas mansion into his mom's name. That same day, the LAPD executed a search warrant on his Hollywood Hills home. Also that day, a fake emergency call was reported at one of David's houses. Police believe it was a tactic to locate David, since no one knows where he is in case they need to arrest him.
No, out of all times for this to happen, as he's discovered in his car, after she's been identified, for there to be a potential swatting incident where somebody calls 911 with a fake allegation, a fake crime for their property, out of all people, out of all times, it's weird.
Well, it's weird, but it doesn't necessarily surprise me because this case has taken on national significance in terms of people paying attention to it. And there are bad actors that understand how to bring somebody by way of swatting. So somebody called the 911 system down there. They found the address online and were basically made up a story for the cops to go there. And then they went in, and fortunately the police were very professional and they were able to immediately understand that it was a swatting incident and it wasn't a legitimate call.
More evidence has investigators convinced David knows much more than he claims. AT his final concert before canceling the rest of his tour. David wore bracelets identical to the ones Celeste wore in a photo shared by her family. This raised a critical new question. When was the last time Celeste was actually seen alive? Fan footage from David's August 24th concert shows Celeste and David's brother together in the VIP section. She was wearing Hello Kitty sandals. Her missing person poster says she was wearing Hello Kitty sandals the day she vanished, which means Celeste was still alive on June 27th and backstage at David's concert. Later that night, David even soft-launched their relationship live on Twitch.
Yo, wait.
Oh, look it. Answer that one. That's so mean if you don't answer
Which
that.
one? What's good, David? Big fan, big spot me. Oh, thank you. Mitchell.
I gotta sound with him if you even...
Are
we need to delete this.
Maz, can we delete all VODs? And then as soon as the stream ends, delete the stream too?
That was not the only time they were seen together online. He appeared in another Twitch stream while playing arcade games with Celeste. Look closely at her sweater.
Yeah, that's order. Water.
Wow, you look good.
Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Don't be shy.
Celeste is wearing the exact same Gap sweater, and Glass is seen in her missing posters. What makes this creepier is that David once gave an interview saying he is an alter ego who lives in an anime fantasy world. He described that alter ego as someone who commits serious crimes. The crime example he chose in the interview was almost identical to what happened to Celeste.
Basically an agent of chaos and kind of my alter ego, and the story of the manga went like I was a detective and there was an evil version of myself that would kind of come out at random moments, kind of like Fight Club with Tyler Durden, and he would commit the crimes that I would have to solve as the detective. So like when I was as the detective, I'd be like solving that I'm committing myself, and it was like a cool little story. I didn't think anything would come of it. Like it was in the vault